Okay, hello students. So you can just see there is one Namrata Yadav here. So he'll be continuing. I mean, she will be continuing your machine learning and Python course from today. And I mean, asked her to go with it. Today will be, I mean, going with the leftover part that will be your chapter 6. She'll be continuing from that part, right? I have shared the resources. She will be continuing with her. So, hi Namrata.
Hi, hello, Ayush. Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay. So, I mean, you can just continue. Okay. You can just share your screen and I mean, you can just continue. I'm just leaving, right? Just ping me whenever
Can
you.
I have some like intro session with all of these students?
Yeah, I mean, it's your class. You can just take everyone class.
Okay,
Okay. I'm just leaving. Yeah. Just need.
okay,
Yeah. Just need and me. Just ping me anytime.
okay. I will.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hi, everyone. Will there be any responses? Bindu, Priya, Varshini, Abhisha, are you guys here? Am I audible? Okay. Okay. So, uh, what are you guys studying? I mean, are you guys in school or college or what are you studying these days? You can type also if you don't want to speak or something like that. Are you guys typing something? Okay, firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Namrata Yadav, and I'm currently working at Deloitte as data analyst. And just this year, I've completed my Bachelor of Technology graduation. So, and yeah, currently I'm in Maharashtra. I've been relocated. So, if you guys want to speak something, you can go ahead. Or there's a chat box here. Okay, so just let me know if I should continue the session, continue the class, or the session can go on like this only. Okay, so don't you guys respond or anything, or let me start with the class. I think I'm having some issue. Wait a minute. Yeah, so now my screen is visible, I guess. Okay, so your previous trainer told me that you guys are you guys were studying if and else, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be starting with if and else. Is this the number enough or some more will be joining? Does anyone know? Okay. So let's start with conditional expressions. Okay, so you guys must have heard about these conditions, right? Like, okay, if you're going to do this, then I'll do this. If you do that, I will do that. So these are the conditions, and if we put expressions onto that, then it is known as conditional expression. We'll have there is this example that was given, that if, of course, if you guys are in school or something, then you must be having your holidays on week. You must be having your weekend on just on Sunday. Yeah, so you must be playing PUBG or any games or something like that on Sunday only. You only get Sunday for that. And if you want to eat ice cream, if you're feeling very sweaty or very, it's hot summer and you're feeling sweaty, you'll go for ice cream. Chalo kuch thanda khate hain. So you'll be eating ice cream, some cold things, some chilly things. And if you need to go to the hiking, if you need to go to any travel destination, or for vacation with your friends, then you need your parents' permission for that. You'll not just tell your parents, okay, I'm going there, and you will go. So there are some conditions applied to these situations. So if you're going, so if we look at these conditions, and then the follows the expression. There is this thing that if you want to play something, you need Sunday for that. Want to eat, if there is summer, you will need to eat, you need things like ice cream or some cold things to make you feel like, okay, it's cool now, it's not sweaty. So, and if you need to go for hiking or for any vacation, you need your parents permission for that. So all these directions which depend on a condition being met. So if your parents allow, okay, you can go for vacation, you can go for any outings, then only you're gonna go. You not go any rebellious phase or something like that. And so all these decisions which depend on a condition being met. So if the condition is fulfilled, then only the second condition will be applied. So this is a real life scenario. So all these examples, all these conditions, all these theory which is being made on this computer science, in each and every topic you'll find that all these case scenarios, all these examples of case scenarios are extracted from the real life scenarios. So all these are inspired from the real life scenarios, you can say. So if so there are two words which you're going to see most of the time if you're going to follow with Python: if and else. If any condition is fulfilled, then only the else, if else will be applied. If the condition is fulfilled, then something is going to happen. If the condition is not fulfilled, then something else is going to happen. So this is what if and else condition is about. And also this is the first part. There are so many branches about it. This is the first part. So if some condition is fulfilled, then something is going to happen. If that condition is not completed, if some other condition is there and that condition is fulfilled, then something else is going to happen. If all of the if conditions are not fulfilled, then in the end something else is going to happen. So this is how something works. So there is this example. This is the syntax basically. If condition 1 will happen, condition 1 is true, that is, it means you guys must be knowing that hashtag is used to add comments and all. If this condition has happened, then yes will be printed. If this condition has happened, then no will be printed. If both of these conditions hasn't happened, then maybe will be printed. We can add one of these examples from here, that if your mom has given you the permission to go for an outing or any vacation or something, then uh, yes will be printed. If, or maybe, if the first condition hasn't happened, then the second condition may be ki you can ask your father about the permission and all, for the permission to go with your friends out, go out with your friends. Then uh, if your father has told you that okay, you can go, then this statement will be printed. If both of the parents have denied, they don't want you to go somewhere, then else will be printed. Like maybe you can go somewhere or like that. And there's this example: a is equals to 22, and there are conditions. In one condition is an if, one condition is an else, because this is the first and foremost part of the conditional expressions. So if a is greater than 9, because I think, yeah, we are comparing the numbers. If the number given here, this a, if the number given here is greater than 9, then greater will be printed. If not, then lesser will be printed. We do not need another condition for that, because it will take more size, more time to print that. Yeah, so there is quick. Okay, so there's a question: write a program to print yes when the age entered by the user is greater than or equal to 18. So I don't know if you guys can do that, since you'll not be speaking anything. I'll continue to explain this. Yeah, so if we need to if we need to write a program to print yes, then we need to enter the age. One second. Yeah, so we'll continue with relational operators. One second. Hi, Ayush.
Hi, hi.
So do these people do not speak or something?
Um, Hello, Bindu Priya. Open
They
your
can
mic.
also they can also write in this chat or something.
Bindu Priya, you're not speaking. Yeah, what is the problem when speaking?
I'll speak soon.
And what about Varshini? You?
If they do
Yes,
not
sir.
want to
Can't
speak or there is
speak.
some issue, they can
I
write in the
have
chat
throat
box.
pain, sir. That's why I can't speak much.
You're having fever.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what about Bindu Priya? You will speak, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Continue, Namrata. You can continue. I'm here.
There's one more, Abhisha.
Abhisha, I don't know who she is, but she is not speaking too much. Maybe she won't be joining from the next class. Ask to the management team to remove her.
Okay, okay.
Or you can just, see, if no one is, interested in learning things, you can easily remove them. I'll just talk
Okay,
to the
okay.
management. Yeah, I'll talk to the management. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not very necessary to speak. If you do not want to speak, you can use the chat box. At least you can write something.
Okay, okay.
I'll
Namrata,
look
you can
into
just
that
continue.
from the next session. Today it's fine. Let's go with it. Yeah, so we were at now. How do I know that you guys understood this part or not?
You just carry on, and if they'll be having any problem, they'll ask directly. If they're not asking, that's not our problem.
And also I want to give them some time to understand this part. So do I wait for 5 minutes, or what should I do?
No, no, you just continue. You just continue as like your playlist. I mean, and assign them with some work. Let's say, I mean, give them some questions to do it, and
Okay,
they'll just send it to the WhatsApp group. Yeah. Okay.
okay. Let me know if they've sent anything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, I've just explained you this part and this example as well. So this is the quick quiz. So write a program to print yes when the age entered by the user is greater than or equal to 18. So write this program and send to whatever the WhatsApp group you have. Send it to that. How much time should I give them?
Just give 10 minutes. They'll just give it, and if they're not giving, you
Okay.
can just continue it.
Okay, just tell me when they've sent the code.
No, no. They'll just, I mean, just continue yourself. At the end, you can just give them the homework, like kind of thing.
Acha, okay. I
Mhm.
thought in between. Okay. Yeah, so in this section, if and else section, I want to explain a bit more. So I'm going to continue with this side. Okay, yeah. So like this example was given in the PDF, just like this. There's one more example. If A is equals to 33 and B is equals to 200. Now, if you want to know, if the machine wants to know how is it B is greater than A or B is lesser than A, then if wait a second, if the number B, if the B is greater than the A, then this print statement will be printed. If A is greater than the B, then nothing will be printed. Indentation. Okay. Yeah, elif. So in this section, only one if was there, and in the next section, the syntax is one if will be there, and the else part will be there. Now, in the next section, many if situations will be there. So, like if elif, we can have as many elifs as we want, and in the end, we can have one else. So, which is given here. So let me show you by trying it out. I'm starting from here. Like if we want to print this, yeah. So B, now we know that B is greater than A. If we change these numbers, like 60, then let's see what happens. Because just because there is no else situation here, so there is nothing we're getting. If we add an else section, then something will be printed. And if I change this to 700, then B is greater than A. I hope you guys will be understanding this part. Yeah. Now this part, next part is indentation. Actually, this is like if you, okay. You guys must be seeing this gap. If we do not add this gap, then it will show some error. Yeah. So this part is added in order to make you understand that this printing, the printing statement, this part is under the if part, and it is not some other line which is added. It is under the if part, and if this line is there, then only this line we can add this. Otherwise, it is of no use. Okay. So we can also look at this example. It should show some error like this. It means this is written here, indentation error. It means if we add the indentation part, then it will show that the B is greater than A. Okay, now let's come to the elif part. Okay, if okay, the A is given, which is 33, and B is given, which is also 33. So there's first statement which is saying that if B is greater than A, then the statement B is greater than A will be printed, and if A and B are equal, then A and B are equal will be printed. So let's look at that. Yeah, so A and B are equal will be printed. If we change this number as 1, then B is greater than A will be printed. So I hope you understand this part. Photo. Please. Okay, this is not added. Let's look at that later. Now there's this else part as well, because firstly there was just if and elif only. Now we also have else part. So it means A is equals to 200 and B is 33. Now, if B is greater than A, then the B is greater than A, then this statement will be printed. And if A and B will be equal, then this statement will be printed. And otherwise, if both of these statements are not true, then this will be printed automatically. You don't need any condition for that. This statement will be printed automatically. So let's try it out. Yeah. So now it is showing A is greater than B, which is this line. So let's start from here only, which is B greater than A. So let's just remove these two. Then we must, yeah. Now B, this line is printed because B is clearly greater than A. Now, what if we add 33? We should get this line. Yeah, now A and B are equal. Now, what if both of we do not give, we give some weird combination? 78 something. Now A is greater than B. So I hope you understand this part. Next we have okay, we have one more example. Okay, let's understand this and then move to the next part. Okay, now that now what happened here is A is equals to 200, B is equals to 33, and the condition given here is if B is greater than A, then this statement will be printed, and if this statement is not true, then this statement will be printed no matter what is written here. If I change this to just this, then also it will print it. It doesn't matter what the other if situation is, this statement is gonna print greater. And if we change this value, we add one more 3, then B is greater than A. So we're done with this part. Yeah, so this is the question, which is your homework. I'm gonna copy and paste this to the chat box. Yeah, so you'll have to do this question and send it to the group. Now let's move on to the next part, which is relational operators. What it means is there was this one thing that we must have looked at here. This one thing, double equals to. What it means is if there is only one equals to, it means that whatever which is written here will be assigned to this number. Okay, now if there is double equals to, then it is to check if the A is equals to the B. I hope you understand this part. Let me explain again, because this is a very tricky part and you need to remember this. If then whenever there is only one equals to, then the number written at the right hand side, then that number will be assigned to whatever which is written on the left part. Okay, but if there are two is equal to's, then it is to check if both the left hand side part and the right hand side part are equal or not. It is to check. So if you want to assign something, you'll be needing to put only one equals to, and if you want to check if both the parts are equal or not, you'll be needing to put the two equals to. Okay, so this is one type of relational operators. There are three types. So one of them is equals, which is to check if both of the parts are equal or not. Now there are two more: greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to. So only just this part will be greater than, just this part will be lesser than. But if you add this equals to here, then it will be greater than equal to or lesser than equal to. So we'll understand examples from here also. Now there is this logical operator. Let's go into deep. Yeah, these are the logical operators: and, or, not, or, and. These are the logical operators which is used while we are using conditional statements. And means if the left hand side part and the right hand side part is true, then the answer will be true, and if both are false, then the answer will be false. But if one's true if both operands are true, else false. Agar dono side ka what am I saying? If both of the parts are true, then only the answer will be true. Otherwise, if one part is false or one part is true, only one part is true, then whatever it is written there, it is gonna show the false statement. But in this or case, if on the either side, if if there is only one true, then the answer will be true only. If both of the part is given as false, then the answer will be false, and not is which is not. Like if there is true, if the answer is true, then it is going to show false. If the answer is false, it is going to show true. And we'll be looking for at more examples from this topic, because this is not very easy to understand without any examples. Elif, we already understood. And there is this important notes. There can be any number of elif statements. I told you over here when I was teaching you this part. I told you over here only that there can be many elif statements. You can add as much as you need. Last else is executed only if all the conditions statement inside elif fails. Last, the else part is only executed if the all something is false. Wait a minute. Yeah, so let's look into that. So these are the questions that you need to do. I don't know if you have this sheet or not, but let me just send all this to you. So this is the list of 3 questions. Yeah, so now you can go ahead and practice these questions and send this to that WhatsApp group. I hope I'm clear. Yeah, so go ahead and practice this.